All right, folks. So this right here is something special. This is something special. Oh, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Oh man, this is something special. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play the original StarCraft, the original StarCraft, and then maybe we'll get into StarCraft 2 after we finish StarCraft 1. This right here is a game that's very near and dear to my heart. It was released back in 1998 by Blizzard. Um, And it's such a good real time strategy game, guys. There is even I believe a first person shooter bait. No, that was Command and Conquer. So this one actually is it's entirely real time strategy. I believe that they've upgraded some of the characters into Legend of the whatever they have. Their Dota type game. But this right here, the graphics are not in HD, so the video quality is gonna suck. And I think I can even run this on ultra settings. But we'll get into that when I get into the video here. There's three different campaigns. You got the Terran, you got the Zerg, you got the Protoss. But we have to complete this first. I don't like playing as the Zerg. I hate playing as the Protoss. But we'll do all three for you as we go out through this Let's Play. So here we go. Let's get started with the terrains. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over the colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederacy colony of Chalsara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Mar Sara, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists to keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Boot Camp Office of the Colony Magistrate, Mar Sara, and there's a time and date. We're in 2499. Here we go.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience.
We're going to skip the tutorial.
Simply select Start.
Wasteland Office of the Colonel Magistrate, Mar Sara Colony.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chalsara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
All right, so we got to meet up with the general. We got to build a barracks, and we got to train 10 Marines. And here it is, StarCraft 1. Tip, you can select multiple units by clicking and dragging. Alternatively, you can hold control and click on a unit to select multiple units at a time.
Being sent to the wasteland. These Confederates think they can push anybody around.
Alright, so a couple things here. Options. Speed. Game speed. Relatively fast. Mouse scroll. Key scroll. Mouse sensitivity. Okay, that's good. Options. Sound. Music is there. Okay, good. Okay. Video. Okay, we're good on that. Game. There's our game timer. Animating unit portraits, still disable them altogether. We're going to animate them. Input. When alert when below 60 frames per second. Display APM in game. Use effective values. I'm not going to touch that. So the game is running at optimum level. Let's let's go ahead and do what we got to do here. So of course we can. These are SCVs.
Reporting for duty.
SCVs are basically your weakest enemy in the game, only having 60 hit points. And their job is to build things for you, as well as mine minerals and gas that you will need to build other things.
Jacked up and good to go.
These right here are Terrain Marines. They have 40 hit points, so they're not the weakest player in the game as far as hit points go, but they are, as far as combat goes, SCV is the worst.
Standing by.
Marines right here, the basic combat unit, they have 40 hit points. You can use stim packs and everything. This down here displays their armor and their damage weapon. They have a damage of 6 starting off. So let's go here.
Jacked up and good to go.
We're going to take a stroll down the road.
Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
And we're going to meet up with Jim Raynor right here. Here he is.
Outstanding.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Raynor, Marshal of these parts.
New objective.
Commander.
Raynor must survive, which means he cannot die. Here we go with some Zerg. Jim Raynor
Raynor here.
is driving a vulture vehicle. I believe they call it a vulture in this game. He can do spider mines, which means he can lay mines into the ground, and those mines will activate if a enemy pops over them. He also has a really powerful attacks and armor, and he's very, very important here to this game, to the entire setup of this game. So we got to go down here.
Sounds fun.
Say Vespane gas guys are somewhere around here, I believe.
Right on. Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get our SCVs. Control and click, which you select you to type. And we're going to get them mining here for us.
Affirmative.
Our Marines here, we're going to actually circle
This
with
is
them.
Jimmy.
And we got to find a Vespane gas geyser quickly, because one of our objectives
Right
is to build a refinery.
Oh, yeah. This should be good.
Up here displays the amount of minerals we have, the amount of Vespane gas, and the amount of people we have. Supply depots give us people. Supplies provided is 9. Total supply is 19. Maximum is 200. So basically these give us people.
Anytime you're ready.
Is there a gas geyser anywhere around here? No, but there's
Right
Zerg.
on.
We can fight these guys.
Oh, yeah. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Sounds fun.
All right, I'm going to get these guys back to base because I think, yeah, see Zerg are up here. And we don't want them being used just yet. Raynor I probably will not use because of the fact that we have to keep him safe. So we're going to put him right here. Excuse me. I did not see that coming or feel that coming.
Jacked up and good to go.
So basically what we got to do is we got to build minerals. We got to build a refinery. I'm going to send my Marines over here.
Go, go, go.
Because I know there's Vespane gas around
Outstanding.
here.
Rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, get him back, get him back.
Go, go, go.
Here we go. Alright. So now that we've farmed enough minerals, we can build some things here.
Yes, sir.
First thing we need to do is build a barracks. Obviously, the longer you go out throughout the game, the more stuff you could build, the further along you advance, all that good stuff. Can't tell you guys how excited I am to be playing this. I love this game. This game right here, man. Oh man, this game right here made esports famous. I'm telling you, a lot of people say that Counter Strike and all that made esports famous. No, this to me right here made esports famous. So come on, build it, baby. Build the barracks. Let's build another SCV as well. The more SCVs you have, the more you can mine at a time. They're going to go through this right here in no time. I mean, this even tells you there's only 633 here, 159 here, 92, 476. So it's not too bad. How are our barracks looking?
SCV good to go, sir.
Good, okay. We're going to get you already mining minerals as well.
Infantry units such as Marines can be trained at this facility.
There we go.
Affirmative.
So we have 5 out of 10 Marines. We're going to go ahead and build 5 of them. I can't, though. Not yet. Why?
Yes, sir.
Because I got to build supply depot.
I read you.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Commander. This is Jimmy. Sounds fun. Right on.
As you can see, the spider mines go into the ground.
Job's finished.
Anytime you're
Job's
ready.
finished.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Now we can build the rest of our Marines. Here we have 5 out of 10.
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
I wonder, can you view our objectives, mission objectives? There we go. Can you have it to where they display on screen? No. Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy? Then you can set your rally point. I'll do this here, set rally point. There you go. You can just do it by simply right-clicking as well. We'll set them all for the same little group area. Get him over
Standing
here.
by. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
See, as you can see, they march immediately toward that rally point.
Anytime you're
Even
ready.
if I put it over here,
This
not
is Jimmy.
you. A lot of this game is waiting, I will tell you that. A lot of this game is just waiting, watching and waiting. Our minerals are dropping fast. Eventually, these guys are just going to sit around in a little cluster and wait.
Boy.
They can attack. Their attack is very low, though. I mean, look at their attack.
Sir?
5. They use a fusion cutter. 5. They have no armor, so they're undoubtedly the weakest character in the, or weakest unit in the game. One of our mission objectives is about to be complete. There it is. 10 out of 10 Marines. I didn't. Wait a minute. Did I have to build a? I don't think I had to build a geyser with this. I think I just had to build a barracks, keep him safe, and build 10 Marines. So there you go. All right. Total score here. Units 1,300. Structure. So good score. Good score. Backwater Station, Office of the Colonial Magistrate, Marsara Colony.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Providing you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
All right. I just got to hear this one more time.
Receiving incoming transmission.
This is great.
Comm link established.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up, man? Glad to see you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt.
Orders, Captain?
So we got to eliminate the infestation. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and have one guy build a refinery. We're at the corner of the map, so nothing can attack us from the north because there's the rocks right here. Nothing can attack us from the south. We have ridges to the south. We have ridges to the east of us, southeast of us. We have a ridge to the north. We obviously have a ramp up here. This is one of my favorite missions in the game. So the only way they can attack us is by coming through with this corridor, which is why we're going to go ahead and build. Can we build this yet? No, we can't. Okay.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Let's get a couple more SUVs going. Requires academy.
Job's finished.
So he's going to start mining gas, which is okay. Firebat requires an academy. We're not going to do firebats yet. Firebats, I can't stand them. They have to get into a real short distance to attack. Their attack is pretty much, it's fire. It's just not,
SCV good to go, sir.
I don't know. I don't like him.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
So what we're going to do here is gather more minerals. Gas is being taken care of, but I have 2 mining minerals. How many do you have? 142. 450 there, 200. Nice block there, okay. Gonna build one more here. Can I build an academy yet? No, I can't. I have to build an engineering bay. Can I attach an academy onto this? No, I can't.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Come on, mine it. All right, fine. Get on it. Get on it then.
Affirmative.
All right. While this is running, let me check one thing here. You guys are not going to hear any game audio here for just a second. That's because it's a matter of watching and waiting, so I'm just checking some things here on my Twitter feed. By the way, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm at Joe Pillar to Post, and you can be sure to follow me here on just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Kudos to Blizzard, man. Blizzard made this. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. This is how crazy this is. You used to be able to buy both expansion packs together, and it would cost you around $20. Well, Blizzard has made this game available, and I guess because it's almost 20 years old. We're almost in 20 years of StarCraft. I know that sounds crazy, and Joe, why are you getting so excited? But this is like, I'll be honest, this is the first PC game I've ever played, is this right here. And I know a lot of people are going, oh my God, Joe. I'd play Solitaire and Minesweep and all that mess, but, you know, they, you know, so it's kind of exciting for me to be able to play this 20 years later, and actually, I'm pretty good at it, actually. I mean, at the campaign part of it. There's still people who play this game online. 20 years later, there are people who play this game online against each other. You can't really say that for most games of that era. So, all right, I should have enough now to build an engineering bay. We're going to build it back here. I'm also going to need to build another supply depot.
I read you.
Build it back here? No. So I'm down to one collecting minerals. The other one's collecting gas. I know I'm going to need more Marines.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Standing by.
It's hard to think,
Want a
man.
piece of me, boy?
When I got my very first computer, my very first computer. Now this tells a lot here.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
Ah, y'all are quick.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir?
So we can do things here at the engineering bay. We can upgrade our infantry weapons and armor. I'm going to go ahead and do the armor first. So we're back to 3 and 1 here.
Orders, Captain?
I'm going to have him mine minerals for a while. So this, my very first computer that I ever owned, used to work at a Subway. And the boss had a home computer that he was upgrading. And he didn't know what to do with the old computer. And I was like, I'll buy it off of you for $200. And it was a 1998 compact Pizzario, folks. So, so my very first computer was a 98 Pizzario. Had Windows 98 on it. Top of the line for 1998, actually. And this was around 2000. See here, I started working at Subway in 2003. So I am already buying backdated stuff. This game would not run on that compact Pizzario. It lagged. I could never record. I would never dream of recording anything off of it. So, but yeah, so my first game was that, or my first computer was that, and then I upgraded to a 2004 E machines the next year. My very first podcasts, actually the very first interview I ever did, when I interviewed Jimmy Hart, was done on that compact Pizzario in WAV file formats. They were freaking huge files too. So I upgraded to the E-machines, and I was able to play StarCraft with that. And it never ran this smoothly. Actually, this is the smoothest as I've ever seen this game run, to tell you the truth. So then I ended up, then StarCraft 2 would come out about 10 years later. It was just, I love this game. I've played this game. Like I said, it's the very first computer game I ever played. My cousin Jacob introduced me to this game. Me and him used to sit by the computer and play this game for hours. I mean, hours we would sit there and play this game. So yeah, we're holding tight right now while I get more minerals to build more Marines. There we go.
Orders, Captain?
I'm gonna have him
Right
go
away,
get more.
sir. Orders received.
Actually, I'll have them mine those minerals out. I want all of them. And we're gonna send about. Let me see, what are the objectives here? Eradicate the alien infestation. Rainer must survive. Okay. Upgrade is almost complete to their art thing, and once they get done with that, we'll upgrade their armor. A lot of RPG elements here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me 1 second here, guys. Enjoy the sounds of the game real quick.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
That's what I wanted to hear. Upgrade complete. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and do the armor. You don't have to do this, but it's a good thing, good idea too.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Gets things done quicker.
Commander.
I can actually do 2 more to fill up a fleet, because you can only have
Standing by.
10 on your screen at once, I believe it is. Yep. Or 12 on your screen at a time, excuse me.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Give me something to shoot.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, here we go.
Commander, go, go, go. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move. Rock and roll. Let's move.
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg. Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Outstanding.
All right, so these guys are holed up at the bunker. We do need to build more. Or train more, I should say. Not build more. Ooh, do we have another command center up here? Let's see if we could what we could do for this.
Jacked up and good to go.
There's probably more minerals up
Rock
here.
and roll. Go, go, go.
It's been so long since I played this, I forgot what's where.
Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Need a light. You want
Ah,
a piece of me, boy?
we now have academies. We now have a... So we can increase their attack range. We'll go ahead and do that. That's pretty helpful.
Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy? Want to turn up the heat? Fire it up. Want to turn up the heat? Naturally.
I read you. Right away, sir. Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative.
Is there a gas geyser up here? No. I believe, though, I can build bunkers now.
Yes, sir.
Not yet.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Trying to decide what to do here because these minerals are going to get depleted quick. All right.
Upgrade complete.
Yes.
Go ahead, Commander. This should be good.
So yeah, you can take different buildings. Some buildings you can, some buildings you can't. Unfortunately, supply depots you can't. But there are certain things you can make liftoff and land wherever you want to move your base around. You can do this early in the game. I'm surprised this is not an unlockable. So without the command center, they're actually taking these minerals over here. How many are left? 262. So now we have the ability to do fire bats, and as we can see, we are right on the edge of Zerg territory. We're going to set our rally point for here. Actually, set our rally point for here. Set our rally point for here. And these supply depots I'm not really that worried about, because I can always build them.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Here.
Let's move. You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. You got
These two guys are going to be the sacrificial lambs. They're actually going to... Let me see here. This bunker's full.
Standing by.
That bunker's full. One of these
Standing
guys can
by.
actually go in
Rock
here.
and roll.
That bunker is full as well. Okay. Are these minerals almost gone? Yeah.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light? Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Want to turn up the heat? Need a light?
Alright, so these guys. There's 3 different barracks here.
Need a light?
See, that's another thing I don't like about these guys. They require gas.
You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light? You got my attention. You got it. Naturally. You got it. Naturally. Let's burn. Naturally. Let's burn. You got it. Naturally. You got it. Let's burn. Naturally.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust this here. Alright.
Orders, Captain?
I think that mine thing is depleted. No, they're going back to it. $70. Okay. Where are these guys?
You got my attention.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. I'll gain minerals faster once they all stop feeding off of this one pit right here. They do about 8 at a time, it looks like.
Go ahead, Commander.
So I'm protected from here if they try to come through here. I'm protected up here if they try to come up through here. I own about half the map right now. So, let's see here. Can I deal with sacrificing 2 of these guys? I think so.
Commander,
Get them up here.
go, go, go.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? Can I read you? Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Can I read you? Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Get a comsat station going now. The mineral thing's really going to pick up because I have 2 more SUVs than I had before. Stim pack ability is useless. Stim packs basically it increases their attack power for a certain amount of time, but it also takes away health.
Add-on complete.
So, comsat station. What we can do here is scan sweeper. See what we're dealing with here. Not much, just to keep a few basilisks or hydralisks. And those are some bad dudes, so we do need to get up a fleet before we go attacking them. Set our rally point here. Everybody meet under the tree. Do need a supply depot.
Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Can I read you? Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished. Yes, sir? Roger that. Affirmative.
You want a piece of me,
Roger
boy?
that.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, that is said every time they correct. Every time they train a Marine, it says that here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Academy. That's what we're after right there. Is that I figured that was up there on the map. It's an infested comm station or command station. So that's what we're after, and we have to go here and up to do it, which means we have to go right into the heart of the swarm, so to speak. So yeah, we got a lot to get to. We got to go up here, down and up. So we need Marines to do it.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, come on. This should be enough here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Should be enough people after these are through building here.
Job's finished. Yes, sir? Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me,
You
boy?
want a piece of me, boy?
You got my attention. Want to turn up the heat? Yes. Want to turn up the heat?
All right.
Want to turn up the heat? Need a light? Let's burn.
First squad at the ready.
Got it. Let's burn. Want to turn up the heat?
Let's give them 2 more so we have.
Jacked up and
Oh, where y'all going? I hate that. That's the only thing I hate about this game. You will have rogue people. So let me build
Fire it up.
2 more so we can have 2 squadrons go in at once here.
Want to turn up the heat?
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Let's move.
Yes.
All right, first squad. How close are you to building that other one?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay,
Fire it up.
first squad go
Naturally.
in.
You got it. Let's burn. Yes. Naturally. Slamming. Let's burn. Naturally. You got it. Naturally. Slamming.
Let's move.
See, I've already lost 3 of them. Well, no, it's because they're not selected.
Fire it up.
I lost 1. So
Let's burn.
first squad in.
Fire it up.
Second squad, take care of the buildings.
Slamming. You got it. Let's burn. Naturally.
Your forces are under attack.
Got it. Let's burn. You got it. Fire it up. Slamming. Let's burn. You got it. Fire it up.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Fire it up. You got it. Naturally. Slamming. Naturally. Slamming.
So now we could go over here and take out the command center, it looks like.
Yes. Slamming.
Doesn't take that
Naturally.
much.
Slamming.
What
Naturally.
the hell did they do to that command center?
See what I mean about the fire bats? By the time they get over there, it's already, you know.
Slamming. You got it. Slamming.
So all we got to do is destroy this and we're done.
Yes. You got it.
See how close those fire bats have to get? Waka waka.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Marshal Rayner, by destroying the vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Now, I asked you nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
And with that, we're victorious. It doesn't seem like much, but the missions do get harder, and you start getting more and more toys to play with. In our next part, we're going to go ahead and continue the story. And until we get there, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time here with more StarCraft 1.